Coach Robert Brown, head coach. I've been in track for about over 35 years. I've been with the Lightning Spikes since the beginning, one of the original members.
I'm Yolanda Walk. I'm a coach of the sprinters as well as the hurdlers. I chose Lightning Spikes because it's a family setting and the bond is just unbreakable. And the arms were always welcome with whatever you came with. Had any problems, you just knew that you were okay.
Garrison Wills. I coach the hurdles and the jumps and also the multi-events. I like most about the Lightning Spikes philosophy that the things that we learn here is not just the fundamentals of track and field. You also have life principles that the athletes and the parents can take with them throughout life. I think it's very important to help the child understand why they do what they do, but understand why. It's important to help them to understand the fundamentals, but also to understand why they're doing it. So as they go through life, they can apply those principles in any area of life. So in a nutshell, I would say Lightning Spikes equip the athletes with universal knowledge.
My overall thoughts of the Lightning Spikes youth track program is that it's comprehensive. It treats the whole person, which is very important. We're interacting with youth, children. So we can't and we should not live through them. So the philosophy of having them grounded in the 4 Ds, discipline, drive, determination, and dedication, and instilling that in them for life success is very important, and I think a fundamental principle upon which families make the decision to join and stay with the club, because it's not just about the results. You work with this track club, you're going to get the results, the track results. But what's most important from a coach and a parent perspective is what are the kids getting out of spending about 10 hours per week with these coaches. That's a lot of time. So discipline, drive, dedication, and determination.
I've remained with Lightning Spikes coaching staff because it's kind of twofold. I started off in the beginning as a track parent and then came on board as a track and field coach, and I coached the long jumps. It's basically centered around family, spirituality. We don't just train the kids to be physical athletes. We deal with the kids from a personal standpoint. We get to know the kids. And it's meant a lot to me. It's meant a lot to my kids that compete here and my family in general. And it's not just my in-house family, it's my extended family. All these coaches are family. We're all brethren and sisters.
I'm Coach Tonya. What stands out the most about the Lightning Spikes to me, this is my second year with the track club. I would say this is a group of women and gentlemen that care, that are very hardworking and dedicated to the youth that they give the Lightning Spikes Track Club. Dedication is just the only way I could sum it up.
Okay.
So I'm Michael Sells, I'm the assistant head coach. My most memorable experience would be, honestly, a day at practice when I noticed coming off of a track meet, some of the kids began to get it, began to kind of understand why we do what we do, why we press them the way we do. And they also got to understand that the way we press them is not because we don't like them, it's more so because we care and because we're trying to develop them into kind of being something more than just an athlete, but an individual that can prosper and be a productive citizen. So memorable things for me are kind of simple, even though because we know we're going to get results, but the simple things when we see the kid, kind of the light bulb goes off is what what stands out.
All right, I'm Coach Tonya Williams. I've been with the track club since day one, and I'm also the president of the organization. Essentially, my responsibility is to mind the shop on day to day. I coach all of the throws, the shot put, discus, and javelin. What would I tell someone who's interested in the lightning spikes? There's a lot to say, but if I had to condense it down, our main focus is preparing athletes physically, emotionally, socially, and spiritually to be the best athletes they can be on the track, to be the best student they can be in the classroom, to be the best son or daughter that they can be at home, and to eventually become great citizens of this country and contribute and understand that this is not just about them, but it's about others. What we instill in our athletes are some basic things that we hope will sustain them for life. The first one is committing to the process. Most people have great dreams of accomplishing great things, but they fail in accomplishing those dreams because they give up in the process. The process is hard. The process is arduous. The process requires you to be out when it's 100 degrees, but it also requires that you be out there when it's 20 and 30 degrees. That's the process, and we try to teach our athletes that you have to commit to that in order to accomplish those dreams and goals that you have. The other thing that we instill in our athletes is the desire to be great. And greatness to our athletes means being better than your best. That's what greatness is. It's real simple. So if you combine greatness, a desire to be better than my best each day with committing to the process, we use those two things to help inspire our athletes to push beyond those things that they can't even comprehend that they can do. Again, not just on the track, but at home and in the classroom. So why join the Lightning Spikes? Because we are who we are. We are a God-fearing, Christian-based organization that loves our children, loves your children. We love the sport of track and field, and our desire is to help those who are part of our organization be better overall.